Hey, brought up the shitty mic again. It's been a while. Kind of a throwback to my older videos when I used to use this junky headset that's pretty much falling apart at this point. It's total junk. But yeah, I wanted to bring it out, kind of like a throwback. It kind of fits the theme of this video too. Because I just kind of wanted to talk about like, just growing up, you know? Just growing up in general. It's kind of crazy to think that I'm going to graduate soon. It's kind of incomprehensible. I got that word down. Congratulations, me. But in not too soon, I'm going to be out in the world. I'm going to have to figure this out all on my own. Going to have to live my own place. I'm not going to be riding off my parents anymore. And that's kind of a scary thought. It's kind of exciting too. You know, mixed emotions. There's pros and cons, but I think mostly a lot of good would come out of it. It's nice to, you know, fully be independent for once, when you're not really independent for most of your life at this point. I feel like it would also be a little sad, you know. No idea what's gonna happen to all of our friends. Most of us probably gonna drift apart and all that. That's usually what happens, isn't it? But you never really know what's gonna happen. And I guess that's kind of the scariest part of growing up. It's really cool, but at the same time, you never really know if something's gonna last. So it's pretty important to hold on to that, relish your experiences, enjoy the time you got with the people you love, because man, you never know how long it'll last. And those times are important, and hey, those memories will stay with you forever, you know? Just making friends is super important in this world, because you got so many loser League of Legends players, they got no friends, they just stay inside the whole time, and it's pretty sad. Like, friends are just such a core experience in your life. Like, there's so much fun you wouldn't have without friends. And some of my, like, favorite memories are with my friends, like, just us going out in the woods and experiencing the most crazy shit ever. Those are memories that I'll hold on to, because, man, those are like some of the best nights of my life. And some of the scariest, I'll be honest. I was really freaky sometimes. Just life really passes you by sometimes, and you don't even realize it until sometimes it's too late. And you think, wow, it's really been that long? I don't think most people fear their future, they just fear time. Because time will pass, time doesn't care about you. Time will move on. Your life will change, and none of that will account for you. You just gotta follow it, and you gotta be along for the ride, pretty much. Life's just crazy sometimes. You never know what it'll throw at you. And growing up, it just feels like you're gonna live a totally different life. Like, who knows who you'll become? I don't know. Will I change? Will I be the same person? Will I be rich? Will I be poor? I could be homeless for all I know. Well, hopefully that wouldn't happen. I hope not. But yeah. I haven't really done a video like this before, but I just wanted to, you know, kind of speak my mind. I want somebody to hear these words. Somebody, even if it's one person. This gets 1 view, 2 views, don't care. Hopefully these words just get out to the world a little bit. I usually just kind of play games, do some wacky shenanigans, all that kind of stuff. But it's nice to kind of, you know, have a real talk. Have a nice laid back, chill moment. Just talk about life, talk about the world, all that. Talk about the geopolitical state of this earth. Love talking about that, man. The GDP's up right now. The NASDAQ, ooh, stock's doing good. Stock's doing good. Bitcoin, was it worth like 60,000? But yeah, there's so much I've experienced that I never thought would happen. And that's kind of the greatest part of life. And the good part of growing up. There's just so much you can experience. But then after this, most of the people I know are going to college. Most people don't even know what they're going to do with their life. And I guess that is probably the suckiest thing, or the worst thing about growing up, is just, what am I going to do with my life? I don't know. Most people don't know. Well, some people know. Some people think they know, but they might not know. Because so many things will change. You can never really be 100% certain, but it'd be nice to have some kind of vague idea of where you want to go. Because that's not me right now. I'm just kind of clueless going through this world right now. But I guess that's alright. You don't have to jump the gun and know immediately. I guess you just gotta like test the waters and figure out what you're into, you know? It's all about experience and all that. This might sound like incoherent rambling, but I don't know, to me just saying this, it makes sense. It's kinda like nice saying this. Even if it's not like completely structured perfectly or if it just doesn't make sense at all. Dude, I don't know. I'm just spewing my thoughts right now. And if they make sense, that's a plus. That just makes it even better. So some people can kind of just, I don't know. Just hopefully it matters something. I mean, it matters to me. So that's all that matters, right? I just said matters like 3 times or something. But yeah, as long as it means something to me, then that's good, right? You're not gonna please everybody. I mean, your voice doesn't have to get out to everybody. It's just about, like, living the life you want to live. Man, this headset is so messed up. But hey, memories, right? I've had this thing for, man, years. Definitely like over half a decade. Something like that. It's an old Turtle Beach. The sides falling off, the wires exposed. This thing could probably kill me. We work with the shitty mics we got. And I used to use this for videos all the time. It's just crazy to see how far you've come, you know? Like, you go through stages of who you are, and in high school you kind of finalize your personality. Some people can change completely though after high school, but I feel like I found who I am. Now, yeah, that could change super easily. Something could happen along my life and I could become a totally different person. But I'd hope not, because I feel like I'm pretty happy with who I am right now, and I don't really want that to change. But it's nice to know that you'll always have some kind of support or backbone out in the world. So hopefully I would never be homeless or, you know, struggling in life. You always have somebody. Hopefully. I mean, I do, and I'm very glad for that. So I just am glad that I'll have somebody to support me and I won't be completely lost, hopefully. It's kind of a gamble. You just gotta hope you get good luck, I guess. It's just so hard to believe how time just rapidly speeds up sometimes. I can't believe that I'm this old. I've wished high school would be over for years. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get to senior year. I can't wait to graduate. And then now that it's almost here, it's like, wow, what now? I've achieved what I've wanted for a long time, but what's after that? You know? I'm gonna have to keep setting more goals for myself. I just kind of make this YouTube channel for fun, but besides that, I don't really know what I want to do. That was my only goal, and now I'm gonna figure out what's next. And that's just crazy to think about sometimes. Sometimes it's, you know, overwhelming. It's like, wow, this is too much. I'm putting way too much on my plate, and it's overbearing on my brain. I can't take it. So sometimes I just gotta take a rest from that and just relax. It's not a big deal yet. It shouldn't be a huge deal to me now. I mean, I should still think about it, but it shouldn't be detrimental to how I feel. Because in the end of the day, I'll be fine. Everyone eventually figures out what their purpose in life is, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best way to word it, but I guess I want to find my purpose. Some people have, like, goals to become super rich. My friend Jacob wants to be a super huge YouTuber. Don't know if that would happen. I just want to find my purpose, you know? Simple as that. I don't know if I can ever reach that goal, but I hope I can. But it feels like it's getting closer. Man, I just remember the days when I'd be playing Xbox 360, you know, old Minecraft, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2. God, the noob tube spam. So bad. But fuck those guys, dude. Even though I probably did the same exact thing that they did. But yeah, that's so far in the past now, and it's crazy to think about. Because we've come a long way from those days, dude. A long way. We all have. 2020 was a terrible time for everyone, I think. We were all isolated. That definitely affected our growth. That was a terrible time. I know nobody's gonna say it was a good time. But I think it did make us stronger people, though. I mean, we're resilient. We went through all that. We're fighting through it, right? But yeah, us as a generation, we've gone through a lot, I guess you could say. And it's just insane to think back to those memories, because they feel like a bygone era, a lost time that we'll never be able to go back to. But in all reality, you could probably go back to those lobbies and find some dude shouting the N-word. That's definitely still out there. So those times aren't completely gone. You can still go back to those. Our childhoods still exist out there, but we're much older now. We see the world differently. Everything else is different. People change, and our younger selves are unrecognizable to who we are now. If that's good or bad, it's up for you to decide, right? But yeah, I just kind of wanted to say all this, say what's on my mind. Just talk about the crazy thing of growing up, even if it doesn't really mean much. But hey, those are just my words I wanted to get out there. Alright, peace.